Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we have Odin buffed slash some people are saying nerfed. I'm not sure why. So I've been hearing a lot of news about him, and sadly this is not an ABX or ABL video. I really have been desperately dying to test him out in those content, but maybe later on. For now, I've been hearing that he is actually nerfed as a level 80 character, which kind of doesn't actually make sense because they recently just buffed him with this patch. Anyways, this is the build, how it looks like. I can't do a comparison like before and after because the video I uploaded, if you guys remember, was a level 70 Odin, so I can't really do that. I'm also 6% battery remaining. Anyways, we have a 4-star artifact and we have a lightning damage 200% obelisk on this guy. Okay, so there are some changes that they made and I'm gonna show you one by one. Actually, the one of them I think I'm gonna show you after that, after the runs are actually done, because it doesn't actually make sense or make any difference for this video particularly. Anyways, this is the build and everything and how he looks like. As far as the cards are concerned, this is how it looks like as well. Now, let's just move on to the skills. So they did some major changes. Mainly it was the hit counts that they increased. So skill wise, the first skill still is exactly the same, just like it was before. It can do some damage, although it's kind of like a useless skill. Maybe in ABX ABL you can use it. Second skill, I still love it. Really slow, really fast, I should say. Quick skill, I love the skill, really like it. The third skill is exactly the same. I think they increased the hit count on fourth skill, and they also did actually one thing. So fourth skill is same. The fifth skill, although they changed something on this thing. So this thing now is instant cancelable. Before this patch, or before the buff I should say, it was delayed cancel, but now you can basically tap it and just instant cancel that into any other skills. You will still get the whole damage, you know. The tier 3 skill, although, is about the same. The rotation that you might follow now is gonna be 1-2 or 2-1, 3-5-4, and then 1-2 or 2-1. Okay, you can just go for that. About the other one, like depending on what rotation that you actually want to try with him, I like this one, so I just want to just go with that, you know. The tier 3 skill is still a bit delayed cancel. There is no change to the tier 3 skill whatsoever. The changes that they made, if you guys don't know, was actually to the tier 4 skill. Okay, so if you want to use the tier 3 skill, this is how you do it. I'll show you one more time. We go 3-2-1-5. Well, I'll just show you in the run. So you can either go 3-2-1-5 tier 3-4, or you can go 2-3-5 tier 3-4. Tier 3 will be the delayed cancel. I'm using a proc, so you'll have to be faster. Rage or judgment will be much easier. So instant cancel. And the one thing I found that the proc are slightly better, I would say, compared to what it was before, you know. Now this is not the rotation that I told you, but I was gonna get tentacleized. Ah, that's a new one. I was gonna get caught in those tentacles if I just use the normal skills. So that's why I just tried and get the most out of this and try to just get this thing to actually work and not get interrupted with the tentacles. Although he's really fast, absolutely. Level 80 is very strong. It's a stage 69. I'm gonna show you Mephisto, I think 89 or something, I believe. That's what we are doing with this obelisk. So for an obelisk, I think that's pretty awesome. You know, I like the fact that we are getting all this. I'm gonna get to the tier 3 skill again just to get him down to the 20-second bar. I want to just clear it as fast as possible, so I'm just doing whatever I can. Let's see. I think I can just go here with one rotation. He's gonna do one more attack. So somehow, I don't know, I'm not sure why he's doing, he did only 2 attacks. Maybe I interrupted his attack or something happened. I don't know what happened, but yeah, he only did like 2 attacks. He usually does 3 attacks after that. So we should be able to get it down to the 7th bar before the phase starts. So we are good against the time. We can complete this in 100 seconds. And I think I'm not gonna hold, yeah. I'm not gonna hold. I'm just gonna go with the normal rotation. He can tank the hits, and there we have it. Easy 93-second clear on this guy. 69, I guess, right? Null. So that's how it is. Now let me show you Mephisto, which is actually, I think, easier than Null, I believe. 89. Stage 89 Mephisto with this team up that we have. Odin's leadership. If you have the Storm's paywall uniform, you can use it. If you don't have this uniform, then you have to just use you can still use the old Storm uniform, which gives you, I think, 35% elemental damage or lightning damage or something like that. So you can also use that. Other than that, he is fantastic. Yeah, he works nice. Look at that. We just broke the shield or whatever in just over 30 seconds. I think that's pretty fantastic in terms of damage output. I'm not sure why people are saying that he's kind of nerfed as level 80. I think it should be buffed because we basically got extra hits. I'm not sure if they changed the damage on the skills as well. Maybe that's why. But honestly, I do have a feeling that if some people are thinking, or if some people are having issues with the nerf instead of a buff at level 80, I think it is because of the tier 4 skill. That's the best reason I can actually give you. The reason is, and why I say tier 4 skill is that if you look at the buff, they actually buffed a few skill. I think that was the 4 skill, 5, or I think the third skill, I forgot. It was 2 regular skills, which was not including the tier 3 skill, and it was 1 extra skill, which was the tier 4 skill. So once you get into tier 4, the tier 4 is gonna do more damage, or I should say do damage for a longer time. That's, I think, what they wrote in the patch notes. And because of that, the tier 4 bump increase that you get from level 80 to tier 4 is gonna be bigger now. People had issues, and we will definitely were complaining that the level 80 to tier 4 Odin difference is not much. It's not a lot, and they were kind of disappointed because of that. And I do think that they have done all of this just because of that. And now, although he's gonna give you about the same performance or probably slightly better, I would say. I feel he's slightly better. I'm not sure. If you think that he's nerfed, let me know in the comment section why and how. If you haven't improved, definitely you can also send me a video on Discord or whatever. But now with the tier 4, you can basically run a level 80, and if you tier 4 this character, you will get a much better boost. Okay, I'm gonna be clearing this easy. So 228 remaining, stage 89 Mephisto at level 80 with the damage proc, no Odin's blessings, nothing. It's nice. It's not that bad. Level 80 Odin is absolutely a world boss legend monster. But is this enough? That's the main question. One more thing before we actually get onto that. There was one more thing about this Odin that actually changed. I was talking about the tier 4, and what I mean is that the tier 4 is gonna, it was still doing damage. The striker skill, as you can see, when you see the striker skill, it was still doing damage. Apart from the buff, it is also a damage dealing skill. The damage was not for a long time, and it was not much. Okay, so what they did was, let me just show you in the skill preview quickly before we end this video. When you tap this 6th skill now, sorry, the 7th skill, the tier 4 skill, of course you get the striker, but you also get this lightning sort of aura around you, thunder aura. Okay, this, as you can see, goes till you basically until you have that buff, those buffs actually going on, not this one, the other one, this one actually, Odin's blessing, that buff is going on. So the tier 4 skill now will run for a longer time. It will deal damage over time for a longer time, which means the overall damage will be more. Okay, so that's like the buff that we actually got, and it could be big, absolutely, in multiple content depending on what you're playing. So they have buffed him. Yes, I'm literally dying to test him out in ABL, ABX if I can. I hope I can do it maybe around the no restriction days, which is, I think, like 2 days away from now or 3 days away from now. So hopefully I can do the testing, and hopefully I can give you some intel on how he does. Although I have something for you guys. Level 80 Odin, I'm hearing that he's getting about 7.5 to 8 million. Okay, level 80 Odin. So Tier 4 might just beat Odin, but it's really hard that he's gonna beat Star-Lord. So we will see about that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.